Good morning everybody. This is just an update on my Trafalgar Law deck, the green and yellow one. So if you don't know what it does, Don X1, activate main once per turn. If the total cost of your characters is 5 or more, that's multiple characters or just the one, you may return one of your characters to the owner's hand. Reveal one card from your top of your life cards. If it is a supernova type character with a cost of 5 or less, you may play that card. So 4 life leader, 5000 attack, box standard multicolour. So first off, we're just going to go for the Monkey D. Luffy, cost 1 searcher, 1000 counter, 2000 attack. On play, look at 5 cards from top of your deck, reveal one supernova, add it to your hand, over the Monkey D. Luffy, and put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So 4 of those. Still play the cost 1 Capone Gang Beige, 2000 counter, 0 attack. And on play, add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, and then add up to 1 supernova type character card from your hand to the top of your life cards face up. Just to help your leader's ability sooner rather than later. Then I play the new 2 cost searcher, the Kid Killer. If you don't know what this does, it's a cost of 2, 2000 attack, and 1000 counter. So on play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 supernova type card, add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. However, the next effect is on your opponent's attack, you may trash this character, set up one of your Dom cards as active. I do play an event card in this deck which does go with this when needed. Another Capone, which is the new one. I only play 3 of these because I think 3 is actually enough. So this is a new cost 2, 1000 power and 1000 counter blocker. So once per turn, if your supernova type characters other than Capone Gang Beige would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may add it to the top of your life cards face down instead. However, I've heard rumours that if 2 supernova characters are targeted other than this, both of them can go to your life cards. In a similar way with the cost 2, I'm sure it's the cost 2, Green Don Quixote blocker, Rosinante from set 5. Same thing with that, if more than one character gets targeted, it can protect both of them, which is a bit bizarre to me still. So it works that way, as far as I'm aware. If I'm wrong, let me know. Next, Julie Bonnie, I'm playing 4. I'm thinking of taking down 1 to 3 and replacing it with something else. However, cost of 3, 4000 attack, 1000 counter blocker. So on play, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, and then add up to 1 supernova type character with a cost of 5 from your hands to the top of your life cards face up. So 4 of them still for now. 4 of the cost 3 Tashigi from set 10, 2000 counter, 4000 attack, and if you have a green character other than Tashigi that would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may rest this character instead. So 4 of those still. Next I have the new X-Drake replacing the yellow cost 3 X-Drake. So this is cost 5, 2000 counter, 5000 attack, and on play, if your leader has a supernova type, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, then set 1 of your Dom cards as active at the end of this turn. Two of the old Trafalgar Law from the starter deck, 2. Cost 5, 6000 attack, 1000 counter. On play, set as 1 of your supernova or heart pirates type rested character with a cost of 5 or less as active. I'd used to play 3 and now I'm knocking it down to 2. Then play 4 with the cost 5 Trafalgar Law from set 1. So it's a blocker, no counter, 6000 attack. On play, you may return 1 of your characters to the owner's hand, play up to 1 character card with a cost of 3 or less from the hand. So basically it goes with your leader ability. Take it from life. If you have another searcher on board, maybe the Kid Killer or the Monkey D. Luffy, you bounce that back to hand and bring 1 or 2 of them back out to search another card. So basically you can search twice on that turn. For Cavendish from EBO1, still a godsend for a green card. At least for another year and a half, or a bit longer. looking at the Zoro, Zoro plays these, and Zoro is an absolute nasty bugger. I've been watching some of the Japanese tournaments that are going off at the minute. So this one's a cost 5, 6,000 attack, 1,000 counter. Even if it wasn't counter, it'd still be worth having in any deck. For green, that's Supernova. So, on play, or when attacking, if your leader has the Supernova type, and you have no other Cavendish character, set 2 or 2 of your Dawn cards as active. It's brilliant on play when attacking. 4 of them is a must in this deck. Next we have the 5 cost Bonnie, 1,000 counter, 6,000 attack. On play, up to one of your opponent's rested characters or 1 Dawn card will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. It's a very tricky card in my eyes. Do you want to keep a character down or rest one of Dawn? Depends on what deck you're playing. Against Bonnie, rest their active Dawn. I believe that I can rest that Dawn, is it? Oh, it's got to be rested Dawn. Well, it don't work that way, but it's still good, and it can also prevent cost 10s and 9s coming down too soon for your opponent. Then I play 4 of the Trafalgar Law Secrets from set 10, which is a must-have. The cost of 7, 9,000 of counter. On play, reveal up to 1 Supernova type character and from the hand type card. Yeah, from your hand. And add it to the top of your live cards, face down. Then give up to 1 rested Dawn cards to your leader. Obviously gain a life, if it's what you want, in life. Use your leader's ability after this has been put down. Bring it out. Shenanigans. So 4 of those. A little tech choice of mine, because I've got 2 of these. Ace. The cost 10 Ace from set 7. Yep, set 7. On play, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your life cards. Then if you have 2 or less life cards, discard to gains Rush. Now I've run into a few little walls without using this, especially against Trafalgar Laws and other decks with plenty of blockers. There's a few out there. I can't name any off the top of my head right now. But to bring this out with 10 Dawn, gain a life, make it 2, swing 10k, you got instant attack, and then if you've got a Cavendish on the field, you gain 2 Dawn from that, give 1 to your leader, look at your top life card, that sort of thing. It's tricky, but it can work, and it's worked so far in the mirror match against Trafalgar Law. And I'm going to keep playing it for time. And last but not least, from the latest set, it's the Gum Gum Elephant Gatling. So it's the new cost 1 event. So at main, you may rest 1 of your Dawn cards, so it's 2 in total. Rest up to 1 opponent's character at the cost of 5 or less. Then counter up to your leader gains 3,000 power during this battle. So again, if your field is not but blockers, and you need to stand as long as you can, and you've got cards like Kid Killer, or you've used something previously like X-Drake, you gain an active Dawn, you can use this, defend yourself. Bit obvious there, to be honest with you, but it does work. Other than that, the deck's playing pretty well. Play into a Bonnie deck, Trafalgar Law deck, it can beat obviously Yellow Kid. Even that's the most annoying one when it comes to blockers. That's another one. Other than that, that's all I can really say. Just playing alright for the time being. It will be updated sooner or later. And bye for now. Take care of yourselves.